Hello.
Hi. It's very early today.
It is very early today for us because, you got put on. Edie got put on second shift.
Yeah. Oh no.
On Thursday. Well,
Yeah.
you got told on Wednesday that you would be going to third shift or second shift on Thursday. Jesus, it's early.
I got put on second shift on Thursday. It is Saturday now. I'm very sleepy.
I feel really bad.
It's all good, man. Cheers.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's get you some espresso in here. This is there's no vodka in this one.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing some non-alcoholic drinks. 'Cause I gotta go to work in like an hour.
Yeah. I mean, they only have like the only liquor in it is the coffee liqueur, which is like nothing.
Yeah, very minimal.
They're all it's all very low. And then I put creme de cacao because it's 15. It's 15%. There's nothing in there. It's mostly 2 ounces of espresso, and so it's and then like some simple syrup.
I will probably be much more awake the next time we record.
You'll be more used to it.
Because this time I'm like waking up at I woke up at 7 o'clock yesterday. Woke up at 9 o'clock today. And I'm like, I can't sleep in.
Well, it's especially hard when you live in a household that lives the opposite, and then also like when your room isn't set up for it. Like if you don't have blackout curtains and shit.
Yeah, I've been looking to order some. I need to get some. You broke mine.
My bad. I did do that.
You straightened
them
off the wall.
I will pitch in. I will pay for half of them or something.
I gotta find time to find some. No, we need those for in here.
I know.
I'm not gonna take those, and then I gotta get up even earlier on Saturday
and bring the curtains
and bring them here.
Yeah, no, I know. God, because I think we used to have some other ones too, but I'll look real quick.
Some. I just gotta find some time.
But yeah, it's just adjusting.
Yeah.
I feel bad. It was just because I was like, wow. And hopefully it's only for a month.
That's what they said, yeah. And then we'll see. We're supposed to pick up. A lot of our projects are supposed to be kicking off September.
Okay.
So it should only be about a month, and then I have no idea what's after this. But it's been all right. The day usually starts out like go, and then right after lunch it's like, which kind of sucks because I'm trying to stay awake, and we're like dead, and I'm like, I still got an hour drive after this.
Yeah,
but I can't complain because the machinist who's teaching me a bunch of stuff, he lives in Warren.
Oh,
which is like a 15 more minutes longer than my drive. So I'm like, I can't really complain because you're driving further than me. And he's like, yeah, but I've been on this shift since February, so yeah.
He's used to it.
Yeah, but I'm learning a lot of shit. It's shitty to adjust to.
Yeah,
especially after they told us last week. They're like, no more weekends. And then this week it's like, yeah, you're on second shift and you're working whenever they work, which is all the time.
Well, silver linings, you get to keep making money, and now I assume there's a premium for second shift.
Yeah, I asked about that. There damn well better be.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, it should be. Because pretty much every single automotive company, if you work a second shift, it's like, it's pretty much generically 5 and 10% if you work a third shift.
Yeah. I know Hero Tech was $2 more an hour, which was nice.
Or a specific number.
Yeah, they had it set like at that rate because doing the 5-10% for everybody was, I guess, finance didn't want to do all that math, and I'm like, but your job is math.
Yeah. I guess like for us it makes sense because like they have ours is a specific pay system, so they can have it set in an Excel sheet that probably auto sets it kind of thing. versus like I think at a place like you guys, you can have individuals making X differently because it's not a union.
I mean,
so
there's people. We won't get into what
yeah.
make, but there's people that make more than me and less than me and more than me. We gotta roll the fucking dice.
Yes, let's roll the dice. Crack these bubblies opens. Oh
no!
Oh my god!
Oh, no. Well, bye.
But yeah, that's double ones. All right. Well, fuck it.
Yeah, we're gonna be low regardless. But oh well. It's a tired episode. We're kind of, I won't lie, we're phoning it in a little bit. Look at my shirt. It's got my babies on it.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
It's cute. I got it for my birthday.
I mean, I could kind of talk a little bit. Football started.
I don't give a fuck about sports.
I know.
Be honest with you.
Oh no, I know. I was just like, yeah, that happened. I'm just kind of like, I'm just thinking the things that happened. Olympics happened, stuff happened. I'm not even gonna bother with that shit.
Yeah.
We all, our side knows what happened. We're good. But like, yeah, there's yeah, I don't know. They had the Hall of Fame game for football. Got canceled because it rained out, and I was like, lol. They just didn't. They were like, yeah, we're not going to start this again. Also, it was like just torrential downpour, like immediately from. I was sleeping by that point. I was like, oh, okay.
We need covered stadiums, man.
Well, this is some of the stadiums do, some of them don't. Like Buffalo's building a new stadium, and it's outdoors on purpose because they're like, we're known for playing in the snow. We're gonna play in the snow. Yeah,
I guess so, but still, it's.
Oh yeah, I think it's dumb. Yeah, I mean it's great that at least Ford Field isn't closed. It's nice. But yeah, that and I've been playing the fuck out of the college football game.
Yeah, I've gotten Snapchats.
Yeah, it's actually very good. It's way more realistic compared to Madden. In a sense of like in Madden, like it's very hard to make like accurate like pinpoint throws, like where like, you know, I guess in the idea like where the hand fighting for a receiver can actually come into play, where like in Madden, like if you threw it in general vicinity of the guy's hands would automatically just like whop,
yeah,
kind of thing,
like,
versus
close.
Like you really can, like if his hands are here and it goes here, the receiver can really like snatch it and do like what a real wide receiver would do. So it kind of makes it easier to make like easier and harder in aspects to make some of those like kind of throws, because it really is like you really can. I fucked it up a bunch where I'm just throwing interceptions. I'm like fuck, but like it's been fun to like, I don't know, it's a better challenge. It's nice. I'm not gonna get Madden because there's a lot of, I've talked about it before, there's a lot of people boycotting it because they've never made changes to it.
I don't think you talked about that at all.
Oh.
No. I just know there's a lot of people just not buying it, not boycotting though.
Well, yeah, so essentially there's a lot of people that are specifically not going to buy this one in a boycott because, one, we have college football and it is better, but two, because for a very long time they have basically made no changes to the... Yeah, like the player format, like is a lot of the stuff is specifically like people like that I've started to get into, like playing franchise mode, where you play the team as a head coach and you sign players, draft players, all that bullshit. Well, like in real life, you can decide like, all right, we're gonna sign X player. Let's just say it's $100 million. It's like, hey, we're gonna pay you $50 million next year. And then $30 million the second year, and then 15, or 15, or the opposite. You can decide how much you're going to pay that $100 million across the 3-year deal. The way they have it set up is it's like, oh, it's $100 million for 3 years, $33 million every single year. Like it just even splits it. So like in real life, general managers can make really great paying deals to like a quarterback and a receiver who both make like hundreds of millions of dollars, but they can do it because they're like, hey, human to human, we're going to pay the quarterback 50 million this year. We'll get you 50 million next year. It's guaranteed. You just get, whatever in this way. So you can structure things way better. Mm-hmm. I was talking to my coworker about FIFA, the soccer game. He's like, he can do that shit. You can do shoe deals in that game. And he was like, so, and I guess it's on the same company. So it's like, why are we at this stupid basic ass system for Madden, which is like,
it's because they know they can sell it.
And that's it.
Yeah. So
people are like, you know what? We're done. We're not going to buy it until you restructure it, because in the college game, like, you actually have to, like, it's college. You're signing kids every single year because it's a 4-year fluctuation, essentially. You have freshman, junior, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. So it's like, you just end up having, like, every year, like, half the thing is, like, recruiting the players and knowing, like, all right, like, I have a bunch of seniors this year that are going to leave. I have to recruit X amount of players, and you have to try and find the best ones, and you have to offer them scholarships. And then you decide, I
can't get comfy right now.
It's hard.
It's difficult because I'm in that waking up period.
Yeah.
Where my coffee's kicking and the espresso's kicking. And I'm like, I gotta get comfortable, and I can't. Ugh.
I mean, honestly, next time.
Again. There we go. Double 18.
There we go. I think next time I'll just also have a coffee. I'll do coffee and this.
Maybe. I think it's also just I'm trying to wake up. But anyway, sorry, continue.
Oh, but no, like, I have to, throughout the season, you have to, like first when you sign the players, like, you get the option to either, like, just check out their social media stuff, send them a DM, contact, like, like, essentially, like, their parents or family members or friends, or to send the house, which is, like, basically do all the things you can. And then, like, throughout, like, you can, as you get further in the season, if they deem, like, you're in their top 5, like, whether they're considering going to you, you can fly them out for visits, that kind of shit. So you have to do all that throughout the season with every single position of all the players. So it's, like, realistic in the sense, like, you have to do a bunch of all this shit, and we're like, you can do all this in this game. Where is this in Madden with the professional league? So hopefully, like, so little people buy the Madden this year, because, and it's the 25th anniversary too. Like, it's actually Madden 25. So, like, if this one fucking tanks because everyone's sick of the fact that they didn't make a difference, we'll see.
This is 20.
Yeah.
No.
I thought so. That's why. Yeah.
It's way fucking longer. I played Madden in the 90s.
Sorry, not.
It's Madden 2025.
Yes, that's what it is. So it's Madden 2025, but they used all the. They're gonna write it differently on the cover because they used the 25th anniversary and put 25 on all that stuff. So to, like, I don't know. I forgot what it was. Someone was saying they were gonna do something different with it because it was 2025, but it's gonna be. They already did all the 25. I don't know.
Yeah. I think it's just a year.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but dude, that's why I stopped playing Madden too. Like, and one, I'm not really into sports, but I was like, it's the same game every year.
Yeah.
Like
literally the only reason I would want to buy Madden at this point right now is just so I can get the Lions team from last year, because they were really good and made the, basically almost made the Super Bowl, versus, like, 2024, they were not that good. They were 1-6 in the beginning of the season. So, like, they're shitty in 24. They're very mid. They're hard to do great with.
They shouldn't do an annual release. Like, they're getting a lot more money from it, probably. But I think they could get even more money if they did it as a DLC setup.
Yeah.
It was like every year you can get the new roster for fucking $10, you know?
Yeah.
Shit like that. Like, get some little small upgrades, preferably for free, because people are paying that $10 every single year to get the new roster. It's EA. They're going to charge a shit ton for a basic bug patch, but, you know, it's the same game every year.
Yeah. No, and that could work too. It's just like they got to do something different, but I don't know. I was trying to remember what else was going on. Like, I got a bunch of busy shit coming up this month, the weddings and shit, so I'm kind of... I finally just, like... They canceled my work yesterday, so I got a day to, like, unexpected day to just chill. And I did that, finally. That's cool. I feel bad, because, like, you need that.
I was honestly really hopeful that I would get a text on the way here that says, hey, you don't got to come in for second shift, but I didn't get that text.
It's... Yeah, because I had to work. I didn't have to work this weekend only because we worked the last two. So it's kind of like, all right, well, I know in the next 2 weekends I'm probably gonna end up working. I hope not, because Mitch's wedding is that one weekend, and I don't want to end up having to like use a vacation or not. I won't like not use a vacation day, but I'll have to like leave the wedding. Come home and work to like go work Saturday because it's on a Friday.
Tell them no.
Huh?
Tell them no.
I only have 3 days to take off until May. For the rest, I can only take 3 days off for the rest of the year.
For weekends too.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, we don't get compensated like PA days and stuff for all the weekends we work. If I have to, I still have to use a personal or a vacation day to take a Saturday off. Yeah. Also, they took 3 more vacation days than they usually do for our shutdowns. Because usually what happens is like, you know, they give us X amount of hours. You don't actually get to keep any of those hours until you basically reach year 5, and then you get to keep like a week of them. They give you 2 weeks of vacation time when you start. Mm-hmm. But those 2 weeks are accounted for when you get the 2 weeks of shutdown a year. And they take those days from you. Once you get to year 5, you get 5 what they call lab days back, which is like you can actually schedule those days as vacation days. Year 10, you get both those weeks. But what they did this year was because we had the 4th of July was on a Thursday. 2 of those days were holiday pay because of the weekend. So they took the 3 other days and scheduled it as a vacation week instead of a short work week pay and fucked us. So now it took 3 more of my vacation days from me than usual. So now I have to account for that for the whole rest of the year. So I only have 3 PA days to take off until May of next year when I get my vacation days back. And that's because we already scheduled Copenhagen months out because I thought I'd have 3 more vacation days to spend the rest of the year to use for other events that I could save the PA days for. That now I'm like... Yeah, it's really frustrating. Like, I'm most likely I'm not going to be able to go to Mitch's, like, picture stuff prior to the wedding. Like, the wedding starts at all the groomsmen and all the stuff, people are supposed to arrive at 3 at the wedding. I get off at 2, so I'm going to like, I can't take the day off. So I told my boss, like, give me the day off if I can. He's basically gonna do his best to take, like, I'm not doing anything super important. I'm technically not even a part of a team. I'm a floater. So if I really want to be, I could be like, let me go. But I don't think he's going to actually hold me. I think he's going to try and let me go because I'm good at work.
Yeah.
But like, they're doing getting ready photos and all the stuff beforehand. And it's like, I'm not going to be able to go because I'm going to be stuck at work. I'm going to have to bum rush to my mom's house and like take a really, really, really quick shower, get ready, take off right to Blake's where the wedding's at. And then hopefully get there in time to like do like hanging out photos and enjoy a little bit of that before the wedding starts and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's really like, I've been really like furious at that, at my job for that. Like it sucks because like dude. Like I'm almost at like 15. Oh, and then it hits you that like, so the way my vacation stuff works in my job is we only get our vacations and stuff allotted to us in May. Mm-hmm. And if it doesn't roll over if you don't use it, they just pay you for it, and then they pay it to you like a bonus too. So it's like you have to take it because otherwise you get taxed at 40%. It's like it's nice and all, but like it's really better to get your days relaxed instead.
You get more money from taking it.
Yeah. So like once that starts, but the problem is they generally will not hire people from like January really until like after May. So that way, like for like me, like my my date is June. So like I get my vacation in May, I'll hit 15 years in June, which means I won't actually get the 15-year vacation stuff until I'm at year 16. Yep. And it's just one of those like, fuck, like I want, I'm at year 15, man. Let me use this shit. Like it should be an auto thing. And there's those little things in the, all the contract writing that sucks. I'm like, bro.
That's why I like mine. Mine is on the date you were hired. It is not.
As it should be.
Yeah, it's not set by a fiscal year, which fiscal year is even more confusing because we do contracting through everywhere. So like our fiscal year is different from the actual company's fiscal year.
Yeah.
Because our shit has to be in before their shit, So if they did it based off fiscal year, ours would be like, ironically, October. So mine is fiscal year.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
There's always there's bonuses and negatives to like all of it.
I think the thing that pisses me off is I really feel like a lot of the time and service should be based off of a 40-hour work week.
Yeah, agreed.
So it's like if you're working more than 40 hours, your time and service should be cumulative. So like for me, I'm working like 60 to 80 hours a week.
Yeah.
I know I've been with the company for less than a year, but all that time in, I hit my base salary 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. No, and that's the thing is it's bullshit that you shouldn't, like I don't know how you would accumulate it, whether like, cause I'm trying to think on a realistic scale of like what a company would allow for like, say like, because I work I'll work like 3 Saturdays a month. I'm like, all right, well what should it be like every Saturday we work, we accumulate like 2 hours towards a PA day. So like once we work, after 2 months of working all the Saturdays, you do get at least an extra PA day for working those days to like, cause like realistically, like I'm not going to need to take all those off. I'm going to work them. I'm going to get the extra, extra money. It's hours towards extra shit, Yeah. But like, if there's a day I do need to take a day off, I shouldn't constantly always be at a negative. Like you should get some little bit of compensation.
I think it should be every 40 hours you work, you get 1 hour of vacation time.
Yeah.
Because then, or maybe 2. Because then at the end of the year, I'm gonna say roughly you work like 40 to 50 weeks in the year.
52. Well, yeah, you probably.
I know there's 52 weeks in the year, but you don't work a full 52 unless you're me.
Well, that's the thing is like if you cancel, essentially Christmas, the week of Christmas and New Year's.
You got holidays, and then you got your shutdowns and shit, but that puts you at like a week to 2 weeks of vacation time.
Yeah,
but with somebody like me who's working 70 to 80 hours a week, it'd be nice to have that extra.
Agreed. Like, yeah, you really should be like, all right, cool. Yeah, I worked fucking 80 hours a week for January and March. I have accumulated an extra fucking week, I'm going to take 2 weeks off in August or some shit.
Yeah. Or sell it back.
Or so, yeah, whatever. You
can't take vacation time.
Well, and that's it too. Like but then it really does pay you out in a bonus where it's like, okay, yeah, I'll take fucking, if you accumulate like a month's worth of vacation pay, yeah, I'll take 2 weeks worth of pay.
Yeah.
Just cause.
That and like for my job, you don't get the profit sharing until after 2 years, which is ass. Because it was after 1 year, but then they changed it right before they hired us.
Of course.
But if you look at it, the hours I've worked about 2 years already.
Yeah. See, it's funny because like last year when I did those layoffs that they offered because I needed to save my vacation days and shit for them, it kind of sucks because one, like in hindsight, would not have taken the first one. Would have just taken the second one because that was actually during the time I needed the days, not the first one. And the accumulated hours I would have worked would have helped me not be as broke as I am because of the profit sharing. Like, you know, I didn't work for like 6 months last year, basically, because I don't know, the way shit... Not 6 months.
When we first met, you didn't work for like the first 2 years I knew you. I was confused as fuck. I was like, what do you do?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I worked. It was just, that was a...
Yeah, it was like almost every
Well,
other
the
time
1 year was like... It was a full year I was off because they fucking... it was when they shut the plant down to change it from a car plant to a truck plant. So it took them an entire year. They literally scrapped like the whole line and rebuilt everything. It was a whole new plant when I went back.
Yeah.
Like almost nothing was there other than the same column beams, and they repainted it just so it's fresh paint.
Yeah. And
so
it probably looks like shit now, don't it?
Some of the columns look nice. A lot of them are fucking ran into.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny to see some like fucking dent in the all the high-low drivers, dude. But yeah, I was off for like an entire year. That was a fucking weird year. That was a weird year. I worked because that was the year I did. That was the year I lost 80 pounds because I had the time to go to the gym at that point, and I stopped eating Taco Bell as much and just went to Tropical Smoothie because it opened up, and I was like, fuck yeah, I'm going to choose to go here instead. And I just ate less, and not ate less. I also decided to drum a lot more. I was just basically burning calories like a motherfucker and just smoking weed all day. Oh, that was the main thing is I stopped drinking. I didn't stop drinking.
Yeah. Not drinking nearly as much.
Yeah, I've slowed down.
That with me being on second shift, I'm like, wow. I'm like, I don't have a drink when I get home from work anymore. Like,
you just pass out.
Yeah, I just go home, pop a movie on, and go to sleep.
Yeah. Well, honestly, that's the smoking thing was what the massive change for me. He was like, I could do that instead of drinking, and it didn't fuck me up. And instead, like, for me, it's the opposite. When I smoke, I don't get as hungry.
For me, I would gain so much weight smoking, man.
Yeah.
That and the lunch is only 25 minutes now instead of
mine's 20.
The hour we were taking. So I don't really have time to like go get lunch, and plus our lunch is at like 6 or 6:30. So it's like I'm not gonna go to McDonald's at 6 o'clock.
Well, so for ours, it used to be 30 minutes, but then they switched the new schedule, or not the schedule we've been on now is we work 8 hours. They tag off. The line doesn't stop. It might like stop for a second but like basically we only, essentially we'll leave a little bit early because they'll show up and let us go early if they're nice enough. But like, there's not like a 30 minutes in between shifts where people change over. It's just the line. We just swap jobs essentially. Yeah. Well, to do that, also to keep that schedule, we get a paid lunch, but it's only 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And because
that's what they do to I don't get a paid lunch, but the people that I'm supporting get a paid lunch. So they go in at 3 o'clock and leave at 11. I go in at 2:30 and I leave at 11, which I'm a little pissed off about because I'm like, I still have to follow their lunch, which is like 20-25 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm not getting a 30. I'm only getting a 20 or a 25, and I have to come in 30 minutes early to offset that. And I'm like, so I'm technically here even longer. But to be fair, we were getting like an hour-long lunch when we weren't supposed to. So,
that's fair. It sucked because, like, also now because it's paid, we're not allowed to leave the plant.
yeah.
So no one's a lot of people will order food and they get someone to pick it up. You know, order for the whole team. One guy goes and picks it all up at the gate and brings it back.
Yeah.
But like, I haven't done that in years. I haven't actually been asked to do that in like 5 years.
Okay.
Because I haven't really been on a team that did that. The team I was on for fucking 4 years didn't even have a break area. Holy fuck! Who the fuck is texting me?
I don't know. Mine was going off too.
Yeah, I'm about to mute everything on my phone. Yeah, it was it just sucks. So like, I mean, I bring lunch anyways. It's more cost effective. We're trying to find more ways to be cost effective there too. We're like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start bringing more sandwiches.
I've been doing soup.
I should do soup.
I don't like the way a sandwich tastes after 4 to 5 hours of sitting in a lunchbox, you know? The bread gets all gross.
That's fair.
Sticker, fucker.
Where do I put this one on, Manny?
Probably. Yeah, you can't really put red on red.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and they had a make your own merch sticker thing. I don't know. It was weird, but I was like, I got it. I made us little stickers. Put it on his pee-pee.
Shit. I was going to put it on his belly.
Yeah, the belly's probably a better spot.
Yeah, I'll put it right.
God damn.
There.
Yeah.
Manny has another sticker on him.
He's got a tattoo.
He's got
another oh yeah. I forgot about that sticker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. It's a better shot. Yeah. But it's covered up by the Coheed mask. If anyone didn't know what that was, no one knew what that was. There's maybe like one random person that would see what this is. One, you can't see it because my mic blocks it 90% of the time. Yep. There it is. There it is. See?
Yeah.
It says call your mother on it. It's a... One, call your mothers. Tell them you love them.
Yeah.
But it's a Coheed reference.
Yeah, also, don't forget to text your parents that you're working second shift because they will call you in the morning.
Oh.
And it sucks.
Yeah, that sounds...
Which is also funny because normally if you're working first shift, you're at work in the morning. So don't call me in the morning.
I'm working. That is pretty like... Yeah, I can't talk to you at work.
I can't really talk to you. And if you do call me when I'm at work, and you know I'm at work, I'm going to assume somebody died. So I'm going to go answer the phone.
And then have to go back to your boss and be like, I thought someone died, and they were bitching. Like, I fucking hung up and was like, I can't talk, and hung up. I'm like, it was my dad's number. He only...
Oh, yeah, if my dad calls me. Fuck.
Yeah. But then it's your mom from your dad's number. You're like, well, I called on his number because I knew you would answer right away. And then you're like, mother... And then you got to hang up and go to your boss and say exactly that.
You want to go to Oktoberfest? Yeah. What time in October is it? Oh, it's in September. What?
We like to do it early, get it out of the way. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know where I'm gonna be in September.
I'm like, I know we got Copenhagen, and then we got, which holy shit, that's a month away. I'm so excited. But we have Copenhagen, then we have we got a wedding, and then we have 2 weddings in October, and then we got Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah, I got a birthday today. Well, the birthday was a few weeks ago, but they're celebrating it today.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and they're a little bummed because I was like, I'm going on a second shift. I can't go.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, well, yeah, originally I was like, I think I was supposed to be doing something with Melissa, but she's going to, I think she has a last minute thing she's doing with Rachel because they were supposed to hang out. That's what it was. They were supposed to hang out like last week, and then Melissa was just not able to, and Rachel was also kind of in that like, yeah, that's fine. I was kind of in a iffy anyways, so they rescheduled it to tonight. So now I'm kind of in like, all right, I guess I'll just sit home and watch UFC because it's happening and actually relax and get shit done. Like, really, I'm gonna clean the house, but like, it was kind of like, all right, like, I don't know. And then tomorrow we're going to a Jimmy John's game for her. They have an intern outing thing to get to some corporate bullshit. Let's go get to know the intern at a corp pay for it. Yeah, I don't know.
I am so annoyed by that shit.
I know.
They don't do anything for the floor workers. You get a popsicle on a hot day. You don't have shit.
To me it's like, it is kind of funny, like, and I might actually say a little something of that stuff. I'll be like, so, well, here's the thing though, is I don't want to assume this is on the company. It could be on just Debbie and paying it for herself to, as a, whatever. But if it is a company paid for thing, I'll be like, do you guys do any of this kind of stuff for any of the floor people, or do you guys just give them pizza?
You might.
And then if she says that, I'll be like, so you guys spent like,
dude, half the time the floor people, like, they'll be like, oh, we're getting pizza for the staff, blah blah blah. The floor people don't fucking know.
Yeah,
it's like all
they have their
people
lunches,
know, and like then like we walk in and it's like, oh, there's like a little bit of pizza in here.
Yeah, and all the corporate people eat the shit because they're like, it wasn't fucking for you. Yeah, no, I agree. It's pretty.
Corporate fuckers make enough money, buy your own pizza.
Yeah, no, it'd be one of those things. I'd be like, I feel like people would be more appreciative if you just gave them an extra quarter instead of spending it on this dumb shit.
Yeah, honestly. And truthfully, I made that joke. The corporate people make enough money to buy their own pizza. Where I work, my position makes the most money.
Yeah. Not all of them, but yeah.
You're literally always at work. That's why.
Well, it's just like, honestly, the thing is, too, is the reality is like, that pizza was for you because you don't have the time to actually leave and go get stuff. When you come back to work, it's like, because the line starts at a time and you have to be there for it. Those corporate assholes can take an extra 15 minutes and go accidentally go to the bathroom and take a little longer because, oh, there was traffic, I'm sorry. Because their computer work isn't going to work itself. It's fine. Yeah. You have the luxury of going to get your lunch. You have time to do all of those things. You can go to the bathroom when you want to. Yeah. Like, I finally signed up for material, and that's kind of the one big thing was like all the guys on material are like, look, like, yeah, some of the jobs suck and all, but like a lot of it's like, all right, you bust your ass for like 20 minutes and then you have 15 to 20 minutes where you can take a peaceful shit. Yeah. You don't have to rush.
That's why I like mine. And then it's also like the position I'm in, as long as the line is not down, like if I'm working on something, and I know it's like it's gonna take a few hours to do, I could literally just be like, all right, I gotta walk away from this, and you could walk away, like as long as it's not something that's keeping the line down. But I hated jobs where it was like I've had to piss for 2 hours and I can't go piss because
X won't cover me. Yeah. No, and that's it. It's like sometimes like on a day, like some Saturdays, when a lot of people don't want to be there and they have FMLA, and they just call in FMLA and don't show up, and you're down 7 people on one team and 5 on the team next to you. So that means every single person is online and there's no one to relieve you to go to the bathroom. You know, you got to hope for the line being down. And that's only that's recent, because right now the line goes down and we get lucky that there is a bunch of time that I can run to the bathroom while there's no one to cover me.
Yeah.
If the line's running, I get to go to the bathroom at the same time all fucking 400 of us get to go at the same time.
Yeah.
In half the time, like, currently the one bathroom, the first 2 stalls have toilet bags covering them because they're down. And then the big stall works. The stall next to it, the lock on it, it doesn't work. There's no door stopper. So it just, yeah. So, like, some people are cool with it. I'm not. So I won't go there. And then the other bathroom is, like, 2 of the urinals, the water is, like, up to the, like, almost overflow level, so no one wants to fucking use that shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's just, you know, but you go to the corporate areas.
Oh, immaculate.
And that shit's immaculate because they can't take that. And it's like, motherfucker, come where we're at. It's crazy.
It's immaculate in the corporate areas. Man, you're talking about the stall that didn't have a lock. I'm mechanical.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go fix it, but I have a screwdriver. So the one that's missing the slide, not this plant, but one of the plants I was at before, it just wouldn't lock. I just fucking took my screwdriver and went and locked it with the screwdriver.
So ours isn't even that. Ours is just like the little, like,
oh, I hate those
slidey bolt that slides into the, yeah. So, like, it is just that, and then there's the door little stopper on the outside of it. It's the cheapest one you can get. So, like, there is no way to latch it closed. If that stopper's not there, like, that's it. It just, there's nothing to touch. So it's like, and it's either like, yeah, like you could put the little latch and then hold the door. Good luck. Like, you know,
yeah,
it's great. It's just disgusting. Half the shit's got like black mold.
Yeah.
No one, black fans, all that. I don't know. This is just us bitching about work. Me bitching about work.
Truthfully, it's because of the people that work in that area. Like, we can bitch about the corporate offices being cleaner, but
yeah,
they're usually a little cleaner than the people that are working on the floor.
Agreed. No, agreed, but it's half of it. Yeah, there's definitely a chunk of like I've legitimately thought about being like, we legitimately need bathroom attendants because we work with a bunch of children.
Oh, yeah.
And you motherfuckers don't know how to take care of a bathroom. And so I think what needs to happen is we legitimately need to get a person whose job it is you come out of a stall, they come in and they just go. Their job is to look at the fucking stall after you leave. And if it looks like if you don't admit, like, yeah, like it accidentally clogged itself, some shit, like, admit it went down, like, they're going to be able to see, like, is it just shit or did you stuff it with a liquor bottle?
Yeah.
Because that's half the problem is, like, we get dudes that bring the little baby liquor bottles and instead of wrapping them in paper towel and throwing them out like a smart person, they flush them and then it clogs all the toilets. But then there's also people that will purposely sit there and, like, fill it with toilet paper.
A whole fucking roll.
Yeah. And it's like, you're literally just doing this to cost the company money. It doesn't. They don't give a fuck. No one. Yeah, like, they're already paying the same guys to do the work. No one's getting paid overtime to fix the toilets. That's why it's down for 5 days.
Yeah, that toilet's just not going to be fixed.
Yeah. So it's one of those things where, like, at a certain point, I really want to be like, I know it sounds like a joke, but we need to start weeding out who the children here are. And be shunned. If you are a guy that goes in there and you throw an entire roll of paper towel in there just because you want to be an asshole and say fuck you to the company, we're going to shun you for being a child and ruining a toilet for the rest of us. Because when we have to go to the bathroom, we don't care that you wanted to be like, like, that's a problem.
Yeah.
And it happens everywhere. Also, like, yeah, like, people like also adults that will stand away from the urinal.
Yeah, like super far back.
Yeah, I'm like,
yeah. You're just pissing all over the floor.
Like, I literally want to kick him. Be like, get to the fucking urinal, motherfucker. Like, I'm not trying to see your dick because you're standing out there.
If you're mad at the company, go piss in the corporate bathrooms. Don't piss in ours.
Well, like, the problem is the exact guy I'm talking about is an alcoholic. Like, I know he's a drunk.
Yeah.
He used to be a drunk high-low driver and lost his license 5 times before they finally actually kept him off a high-low. Because he would drive around with Bud Light in his big gulp. Not even joking. Like, he would drive around in this big gulp with, I can't remember the song, but it's the You Dropped a Bomb on Me. It's like, it's an old 80s song, and it's like, you dropped a bomb on me. And then it does that, like, in the background. I only remember that because it's got this, like, that sound of a bomb that is like the music, and he'd blare it on his fucking radio, and he'd be driving around listening to like that song, and that song is somewhere in his playlist on repeat all the time, and it was ear piercing because he's got his fucking speaker and his drunk ass is driving around on it playing that song. And I'm like, and then this guy will now, he's a quality dude. All he does is take a thing and it beeps if it's good or if it's bad. Yeah, so he can't fuck it up. He's the guy that stands like back. Like there's we have the walls in the urinal. Like he stands back on purpose. It's like, you're fucking gross, bro.
There's so many of
those
guys.
Like I do want there's part of me that is going to just start shaming him. Like when I see that, like, come on, man, no one wants to fucking see you standing back here, and just be the guy that causes the confrontation.
You have to, man. And
then when he starts bitching to me, be like, what are you really gonna go to the union and say sorry that why can't this guy look at my dick?
Dude, I yell at people for not washing their hands in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like, I'll full on, if I see somebody take a piss and then go to walk out, I'm like, wash your fucking hands. And they're like, oh, it just peed. Yeah, you touched your dick. You're going to go touch my fucking fixtures?
A lot of my coworkers bring their own lotions and soaps and hand sanitizers and stuff, so that's where I know. Because I was like that, but like I've seen so many of my coworkers that like half the soap dispensers are broken anyways, so people bring their soaps anyways. But like if they don't bring their soaps into the bathroom with them, half the time it is like they go back, and then I see them like do their shit and then they come to the line.
Maybe they ain't doing that.
Not a lot. Some are. But it's pretty wild. I'm like, dude, there's so many gross people. But a lot of people at my work bring their own shit because like the soap dispensers are broken half the time. Yeah. I bring hand sanitizer in my lunchbox just for those instances.
I have it just in case, but I guarantee so many people are just walking out not washing their hands.
Oh yeah, that's pretty gross.
I have checked the consistency of the oil in some plants. It's a lot of fecal matter. It's a lot of poop in that oil.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's gross. Oil is oil, baby. Especially when it comes to a money-hungry company. But
oh yeah, trying to save fucking money.
Well,
I gotta go work.
Yeah, I want to say let's get you out here a little early. Give you some time if you want to get food or do whatever, and take your time getting to work instead of fucking rushing it. So
yeah, I still gotta get food. I haven't eaten today.
Gotcha. Well. We love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and be good. Bye, guys.